You now the Don's Assistant Manager Terry Skiverton. Terry, with your vast experience, a new challenge for us tomorrow. Harrogate Town, we've never faced them before. How much are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I come up against Simon a few times while being at Yeovil. We had that a fantastic season when they got promoted, and yeah, it's another challenge for us. It's a team that's fighting and it's below us in the table, so it's important for us to really go out there, put a good performance on, and get a good result.
In terms of scouting them, do you sort of look at it upon yourself and Johnny as well? Have you been going to games, or do you bring in your own people since you've taken charge here?
Yeah, we've got we've got a couple of companies that we use for analysis. Obviously, we've got Tom Dawes as well, who does a fantastic job for us, bringing all the information that we need. And yeah, we get out, we watch games as well, but a lot of it's using the platform that we use, and just making sure that we identify strengths and weaknesses of the opposition to then present with the boys, so that we go through our game plan today. And it's it's nice when you see it all come together.
We've gone back to 2 games a week, but we've prepared for this by training Wednesday and Friday with Thursday off. Do you feel that's been beneficial in the build-up? Yeah,
especially just getting the numbers back, because we haven't, we've had a few injuries. Making sure that the group gets that recovery in, and making sure that we're ready and refreshed and ready to go for the game, which is vitally important to us.
What's been the real difference for you this past week in the improvement, and how do we maintain that?
Yeah, I think we've been a lot more sort of resilient. I think with a lot more sort of first contacts we've been winning, higher up the pitch, creating more, and yeah, real togetherness with the players, and they're really fighting for the cause, which they have done all season. But we've just been on the end of a few of the results, and even Tuesday night was disappointed because they sort of came back into the game. We tweaked and we changed a couple of things. We got back into the game, got the penalty, and then and Josh was fantastic on the night. We just didn't quite push that part over the line, and then we conceded. So it was slightly disappointing, but the momentum now's with us, and we need to make sure that we go in and put a good performance in on Saturday.
4 points from our last 2. Looking at the team news for this game, what's the situation with Lee Brown? How is he?
Yeah, I think we're waiting for the assessment to come back on him. It'll be touch and go for the weekend, but yeah, it was really disappointing to see him come off so early, because especially in the game before, he was excellent for us playing there at centre half, and we had to change things, and it wasn't really ideal to bring Woody on so early, because we were trying to manage his minutes since he's come back. But he was Woody was fantastic when he came on, and out of a little bit of a negative, there was a real positive in the performance of Woody. So no, really pleasing.
Alex Pearce and George Marsh seem to be making progress, but unlikely to be involved in this one, you think?
Yeah, I think it'll be be touch and go on them too as well. So yeah, they're getting there, but we have to be patient, and we have to make sure that we're not rushing people back too soon, so that they re-injure themselves. So for us, it's it's gently, but the sooner these players are back, the better, really.
Someone who's still a way off, of course, is Nathan Young-Coombes, but it was great to have him back amongst the group the other night to come and watch the game.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of his intensive rehab with Brentford. He keeps dipping in, and we keep seeing him, and he's great around the place. So it's really good to have these characters back in and around the team. So with Piercy and with Marshy as well, getting closer, and they've been out on the grass. It's really good to have them about.
Any other fresh concerns after the Crewe game?
No, none whatsoever.
In terms of talking about January though coming up, Johnny's mentioned to us in the past about obviously having Jamie Johnston. He's been in and around the building. It's great, and he's laying the foundations already. I suppose that continues to advance in terms of work that's being done. Yeah,
Jamie's in every Thursday, so we go through our squad depth, what we need, what we can improve on with what we've got. Making sure that we keep up to date with the players that we do have out on loan, because we've got a lot of young players that are out on loan as well. So it's just basically keeping everything together there. And one thing with Jamie is he's got his finger on the pulse. He's talking to agents every day, talking to clubs, and we've had one window, and we'll be looking forward to another window to help balance our squad and make sure that we have got that right blend of youth and experience.
He's fitted in well into that first team office up there at the training ground, but for yourself and Johnny as well, I asked Johnny this too, that the existing first team staff you've got here, it just seems to hit it off very well, very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that, with the people that was already here, they knew what sort of last year looked like, and they've been really good in helping us identify how we could change things and make it a real positive environment, and also learning from what has happened in the past, how we can move the club forward. And we feel like we're doing that. It's taken a little bit longer than we wanted, but the foundations are still being laid, and we're starting to gain that momentum now with positive performances and making sure that we get wins and results, because that's what our supporters want to see.